Wow, that's great. Okay. I'm live. It has happened. I trying because I don't know if you who are not watching know this. It is not that comfortable to sit on your knees, which is what I usually do for my other videos for forever. It's a very boring backdrop. Hi, Derp Tank. What's up? Yeah. Welcome. I'm still getting skid up here. I don't look too good. I just got out of the shower and from after running and stuff. So this is what happens. This is like, oh, everyone thinks it's a disaster because I just look all natural. This is what Jesse looks like a lot of the time, guys. Heads up. That's just this is some good old. I just got done with Krav Maga and took a shower and am full of sweat. And this is won't put anything on them usually. They just look like somebody punched me in them. So thank you for all of you who think I look good still. That's very nice. Yeah. No, oh no, the hair's just wet, guys. The hair's wet. This is the fun thing that I've discovered about that's fun with live streams is I can take a shower and then we can start just wet hair. Just start with it wet and it will dry over the course of the video and become floofy awesomeness. So if you hang out, that's what's gonna happen. So, oh, thank you guys. You guys build me up so much. You'd be like, I like this little bit of hair that's sticking out right there. Oh, hey, Jam, keep that. That's good. It's good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Guys, let me know if you are experiencing lag at all. I feel like I am. I feel like there might be some laggity happening. I'm concerned about the current quality of my internet connection. And yeah, if you are lagging, if it is lagging, if there are issues, let me know, and then we can end this, and I can go yell at AT&T, because there is lag. All right, how bad is our lag right now? What's our little glitchy? Not too bad. Bad. Okay, you went from. Okay, someone said lag. No, yeah, lag. How bad? Ivan. Oh, I love Ivan. Welcome. Pretty bad. Better, but not okay. So. Midnight Luna says it's okay. All right. Tolerable, not your. Okay, my fault. Matthew McDade says it's his fault. He is apparently causing the lag. So, let me know if it gets like horrible and intolerable. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep rocking this show. I'm looking at my my internet box and where the place for wireless. It's just like dim and flickery and sad because fuck you, wireless network. Fuck you, everybody. Yeah, I would like to get everyone off my Wi-Fi. I have no control of that, apparently, because the way AT&T works is they just run, like, 1,000 different people's connection through the same line. They're like, oh, too bad, everyone else is online. Screw you, I don't care what you pay for. So, hi from the UK, hello. Hi, people. Don't disappear into the Soulstone. I won't. Yeah, so, alright. The way that I look when running and showering, and these are just what happens under my eyes all the time. I'm actually here today because I can't, it's a phone. How do you hardline your cell phone? If you can tell me that, I'll do it, but I don't know how to, and I actually don't, I think that my box also has a problem as well, because it doesn't have, like, I purposely have my computer running through my Ethernet right now, so it's not taking up more Wi-Fi space, but if I can run a hard line on my phone, I will. I just don't know how to do that, because I'm bad at life. And by life I mean buy a laptop. Yeah, okay. I have a laptop. It's just the streaming quality shit from that. Scream for us. Pay me. The new Jurassic World's not out yet, but I'm gonna see it. I do want to see it real bad, actually. That's the thing I want to see. All right. So I'm just getting real fed up. I'm just getting real fed up with stupid people. And the problem is that stupidity has become this more intense, this far more intense, terrible thing than it used to be, right? Stupidity used to just be like, it used to just be, I'm dumb and I don't know things, so I'm going to say dumb things, right? That's it. That's what it used to be. Stupidity is now, I'm going to pretend I know everything. I'm going to act like the smartest person in the world and tell you you're dumb for not agreeing with me, even though I'm a fucking moron. I don't understand. I think what I'm going to do from now on, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start out, right? I'm going to start out when I meet a new person, when I start engaging in a dialogue with somebody and it's clear we disagree about something. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, before we do this, Are you willing to at least consider the possibility that your perspective is not correct? And are you willing to consider that people who you disagree with, who you vehemently think are wrong, are you willing to consider that those people... I'm just not going to engage. I'm just not going to even fucking bother. Because what the hell is the point? What the hell is the point? Tell me. What is the point? Oh, jeez. Calm down, people. You didn't know a perspective could be wrong. People seem to think that. People seem to think that all the time. They're like, well, you're wrong because you disagree. That's not true. That's not correct. That's not how life works. But people think moving. How did the move go? Is everything settled down now? Yes. Leroic is my friend from... Yay, you bought an apartment. Good for you. He lives in Sydney. Yay. A red letter media. No, David Silva, I did not. Anyone want to elucidate us on what's going on in red letter media world? Blue waffle. No, you heard twat waffle. Twat waffle, guys. Reboot, refresh. Well, there's only so much I can do. I just have to hope everyone else gets the fuck off the internet. I disagree with you. Disagreeing with me to look better, but who cares? Who cares what I look like? Y'all aren't here for what I look like, and if you are, that's great. Look at Trigger! Oh my god, Trigger! Can we talk about that, Frank, though? How funny it is? I just think this is really, really funny how calling someone triggered and writing them off as being triggered is... Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. God damn it. Alright, sneezes. Oh, look at my hair now. Calling somebody triggered is like a thing that people on the right started doing to snowflakes, or like not even people on the right, honestly, like anyone to snowflakes started. Thank you for the bless yous. Yeah, calling someone triggered is a thing people used to do, like to snowflakes who were like, oh my god, and now it's actually hilarious to me because people on all over are getting triggered. Like the people who started calling other people out for being triggered are themselves the most triggered people, and that to me is just fucking hilarious. Like I honestly, I don't give a shit what side of the political spectrum you fall on. I don't care who you voted for. I don't care who you like. I don't care who you hate in the political, you know, at all. If you suck or not, and if you're willing to listen or not. If you come at me with like, my perspective is right, my perspective is the only valid perspective, your perspective is clearly wrong, then we're done. I don't give a shit. I just like triggered by trigger warnings. It's true though. That's actually a thing that happens, which is hilarious to me. I'm like, everyone's triggered now. Everyone's triggered. To me, the word triggered means triggered to me just means like what it used to mean. Like I have been moved, like went through traumatic experiences and have PTSD and suffer from it all the time. To be like, oh my god, somebody once called me the wrong pronoun once, so now whenever anyone does it, I'm triggered. Like, no, you're fucking not. Shut up. Fuck. Being caused by the left, which is like literally making diversity into a bad word, because now, talk about triggered, right? Now they've set up this situation. Oh, Laura, story. My partner has PTSD and hates misuse of the term. I don't fucking blame your partner, Laura. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. I don't blame your partner. I think that's totally messed up. Yeah, it's because now, like, when someone says I have PTSD, the go-to response is, oh, you mean triggered if I say the wrong thing? And in actuality, some people are like, yeah, actually, I will be if you like, and not usually if you say the wrong thing, I'm gonna fucking cry, but like, yes, certain sounds, noises, experiences, images are gonna give you emotional recall of a really horrific thing that happened to me, and I'm gonna essentially have a panic attack, or flip out, or dissociate, or something like that, right? That's a real thing that happens to people, not just I'm gonna whine and cry because you hurt my feelings. Not the fucking same thing, people. Anyway, so what I was saying before about the trigger thing, is now, because SJWs are so fucking toxic, sorry, I'm swearing a lot, you know what, I'm gonna keep doing it, I don't care. You got the fuck out of me. I see, I did it. I just can't not swear. This is what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to say fuck less in my other videos so they don't get demonetized and they don't get slapped with, you know, age restrictions, etc. So when I do my live streams, I'm going to say fuck as much as I want to, provided that it balances out with all the wonderful, amazing super chats that you guys throw my way. And if that with balance can happen, then I get to say fuck and everyone's happy. What's going on? What's going on with you? Lag, blah. I don't know. If there's still really bad this situation, right? This is something that the left has now created, right? The left has now created a situation where the right is now triggered, and it's adorable when it happens too, by any diversity. Any diversity at all, even good diversity. Now, like, it's like the SJWs are creating racists and, like, creating homophobes and creating sexists and things like that, because now it's like, and this has become the thing too, is anytime somebody in a movie sees, like, gay people, they're like, oh my god, SJW bullshit. Like, guys, not all gay people are SJW bullshit, alright? Dave Rubin is not SJW bullshit. You guys know who Dave Rubin is? Yes? No? Maybe so? Do we need to talk about this at all? Family Guy made fun about the exact point. There you go. You guys are familiar with Dave Rubin? Yes? Right? He's a smart dude. He uses his brain thoughts and his word thoughts. I don't agree with every single thing that he says, but I love listening to him, and I love that he engages his hate. I just watched a great video with a chick who just keeps yelling, losing his shit, and his final thoughts on it were, this is good. This is what it's about. This is, we are having an open discourse and open dialogue. You are yelling at me. I am sitting here trying to listen to you and discussing back with you, and they're not always nice to each other. He wasn't always nice to her, for sure. She certainly wasn't nice to him, but the point is that they can say it. They can express themselves. If one of them hurts the other one's feelings, they can say something. They can be nasty. They can be nice, but the point is to stay in it and engage and have the dialogue, instead of doing, which is what the other chick was trying to do, which is just talk over him and shut him out, which is the opposite. Like, if you don't understand how oppositional to free speech that is, it's just ridiculous. It's like, you guys are not, people who do that are not in favor of freedom of speech. They're in favor of freedom of their own speech. They're in favor of freedom of their own ideas. It's fucking fascism, guys. It's wrong. It's just totally fucking wrong. But anyway, yeah, so that's a thing. Like I don't, if you had a Dave Rubin-esque person with whoever his male partner is tooling around being like, yay, here's, you know, here in a relationship in a movie, that's not fucking SJW. That's not agenda pushing. That's just, thanks, Laroque. Happy Friday to you too. That's just gay people in a relationship. They happen. They exist in the world. You don't have to like it, but they exist, and that's the way they're gonna be. And if you hate it, cry. I don't know what to tell you. Like, those people exist, you know? People who hate women exist in the world, and I fucking have to deal with that too. Like, I would like them to go away. I'd like them to shut up, but the reality is I can't make them stop. I think that sometimes she strays into the territory of being anti-woman, which is like, I don't want to be anti-anything. I don't want to be pro any. I don't want to be pro. And I don't think of myself as like a men's rights activist or pro men. I'm just pro fucking people. I don't care, you know? Honestly, yeah, men have been really shitty for a long time. Women have been really shitty for a long time. Like, I don't need. Yes. Oh, Midnight Luna, you clearly absolutely love when he pointed out, pro people should be a shirt. Hey, Catpool, what's up? Where he points out, like, no one came here to see you. And that's the reality. It's like, deal with it, bitch. You may think you have something to say, you may think you have a point, but the reality is everyone paid money to come watch Dave Rubin talk, alright? Not your dumbass. And like, a bunch of other people had questions and had things to say, so fucking use your platform, then fucking sit the fuck down. No one wants to hear you. You're not as clever as you think you are. And even if you are, go out and do the work to get there. Right? People who end up doing these public speaker gigs, Jeff the Iron Wolf, of course, love for you. I love you forever. You know I love you. Come on. Everyone, follow Jeff the Iron Wolf. He has great rants. He drives a truck and just talks to the camera while he does that. It's great. Happy Friday, creepy little book. What a great username. Anyway, Ben Shapiro is a huge Star Wars fan. Interesting. Ben Shapiro, another great person to listen to him talk, and he's someone I really don't agree with about a lot of things. I really don't agree with when he says things. Actually, the one thing I saw today, this is a fun thing we can talk about, right? I watched him saying that he believes God, one of the reasons that man on earth is to protect women, and God put them there to protect women, which is like, okay, first of all, I get that you're religious, and I get that you have your religious perspectives, and those are great, but if you're going to be a representative of this type of thought, of this, like, what's his face put it, the intellectual dark web, and, Tony Clark. Hey, girl, try a little bit of mint, ground cinnamon, ginger, lemon juice with orange with 1 shot of Hennessy. Keep the SJWs away. Hooray. And possibly get rid of the dark circles under my eyes. Is that what we're going for, Tony? Thank you. Mint, ground cinnamon, ginger. That's a lot of things. Let's see. I can get mint pretty easy. I've got cinnamon. I can get, yeah, those things are like, I could get that at the supermarket over there. Yes, Gamepad 31, you are chopped liver. Guys, I can't read all of these. If you want me to read them, it's a capitalist society. Money talks. I ain't ashamed of that. And I do love when Ben shuts people down. It's really great. Because the thing is, like, he is what he's saying so much. I mean, it's with this part. That's the point of this. The point is intellectualism. Leroic, you're my favorite. Time to buy Jessie dinner because she's been talking for ages. Also, it's Sarah and I's 11th anniversary today. Aww. Guys, everyone wish Leroic and Sarah a happy anniversary. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. I'll wait. Ha 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 ha. Gamepad's triggered. Good! If you're offended, good. You guys know how this game goes. Guys, wish Leroic a happy anniversary. Do it. Yay! There you are. There's probably a lag back in my chat. You guys are the best. Thank you. Thank you for doing the things I say. Happy anniversary, a-holes. Thanks, Mr. Pete's channel. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Leroic is a really, really cool dude. I would like to meet him in person one day. I'd like to meet some of you in person one day, too. Not all of you. Definitely not all of you, but definitely some of you. So, just went broke. Star Wars Celebration, yay! I would like to try to go to the Star Wars Celebration. We'll see. But, yeah, we'll see. Jizz Force! Yep, wearing my Force Jizz t-shirt. You guys can get one, too. Yeah. So, where was I? Oh, yeah, I mean, he thinks about, like, these people are thinking. They think about these things. And when you come at them with your illogical, emotional reasoning, to have a taco dinner someday. Yes, Capital, let's do that. When you are full of this emotional reasoning, right, it's just so easy to shut that line of thinking down because there's no logic in it. I would like Ben Shapiro sometimes to separate, like, every now and then. I don't fault him for that horribly. It's hard when you're as religious as he is. That's going to creep into your discourse and your dialogue sometimes. In a perfect world, it doesn't. In a perfect world, you separate those two things. Meet me in Newark at Dinosaur Barbecue. That's like the other side of the country for me. But thanks. If I'm ever in Newark, why? Maybe I have a layover and my plane breaks. I will go to Dinosaur Barbecue and it will be delicious. I am terrifying in real life. I pretty much just punch my friends. That's how I make friends. I just, like, punch. Steven Crowder. Everyone keeps mentioning Steven Crowder. That's a person I have not investigated yet. Jurassic World doesn't come out until next week. I haven't seen it yet. No, I want to see it though, guys. I'm excited. I don't care. Look, you guys may have your thoughts. Here's a little mini meant to offend segment. I know that some people love Jurassic World and some people didn't, and some people felt this, the way about it. That's some Star Wars fans. But Adolf Hitler, of course you'd never miss a Mindless Entertainment live stream. So good to have you, Adolf. Me and my Judaism, winning points. I don't live in Philly. I'm from Philly. And that's like home. But Leroic, you're not on board with Jurassic 2, but I live in Los Angeles, guys. Yeah, okay. No, Leroic, that makes me so sad. I just really, I thought they handled the call-outs to the fans well. I thought it wasn't perfect, and it certainly wasn't as deep. Yeah, Philly. Eagles got their rings yesterday. Let's not talk sports because y'all go away when we do that. What is Jurassic World? It's Jurassic. The Lost World does as well. It raises the same questions, but in a new perspective. Jeff Shirley says, hey Jess, have a great weekend and looking forward to the High Council next week. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Happy Friday. Happy Sabbath. To my fellow Jews out there. Yeah, pause on the Jurassic stuff. Guys, I'm on the High Council this Tuesday. What? Like, it's happening. It's happening this Tuesday night. It's 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. I will be joining Jeff and Jeremy and Ethan on the High Council. I'm so excited. I talk to Jeremy all the time because you guys know I put up content on Geeks and Gamers. And Sabbath, Jesse can't turn off the camera. Can't ever. First of all, it's not sundown yet here, so it's not the Sabbath yet. Second of all, I am not religious in the slightest. I'm very culturally Jewish. You know what, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I will even light some Shabbat candles tonight just for fun. Chop an F-bomb for me, Jesse. Fuck you, Brad Noble. Happy. But I don't, 3% Jewish, Shabbat Shalom, motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't observe any of the religion. I eat bacon all the time. I eat cheeseburgers. I eat bacon cheeseburgers. I eat cheese steaks. Come on, I'm from Philly. How can I not cheese steaks? So, yeah, I'm bad. I bacon wrapped shrimp. Amazing. How could I live without that? Hooflan Poo says, great. JHC is now ruined by adding Jesse. What is, JHC? What's JHC? Something about the High Council, or I don't know. What? What? What are we ruining? What do you mean? What do you mean? Anyway, but that's fine. Favorite Western. I did a whole video on it. I actually have an entire video that's my favorite Western. You should go check it out. But, oh, Jedi High Council. Duh. Yeah, yes. Jedi High Council, I'm coming for you. You're eating a Philly pizza. Go Eagles! Yay, I'm in! Is that like one of those pizzas that are full of the best? Okay, I'm gonna say this to you. Look, yeah, Jedi High Council. They just call it the High Council. They never call it the Jedi High Council. They just call it the High Council. So, Jewish High Council. I should go watch Hereditary. I do want to go watch Hereditary. I may do that tonight. I'm going to give you guys a review on Hereditary when I do see it. So, super stoked for that. It looks really cool. Also, really weird thing. A friend of mine likes Amelia Fart. She's another YouTuber. She's weird and, like, she's awesome in a way because she's just totally, like, she's talking about letting your freak flag fly. Like, she is a very bizarre human being, and she's just unapologetic about it. And I have an immense amount of respect for that. I'm not necessarily, like, she presents herself. Some of it to me is like, ew, but honestly, I have mad respect for her and what she does. But anyway, the point is that one of the things that Amelia Fart does in a lot of her videos is she makes this weird, creepy click sometimes. The same one from the Hereditary commercials. So I'm like, did they just steal from her? Or, like, is she that scary child? I don't know. Who knows? We'll find out. Anyway, yeah, we were talking about Jurassic World, and so basically, I feel like the Jurassic World stuff, it's just, you know, it's pretty to look at, and, I feel like Jurassic World was a really good, like, okay, if Jurassic Park happened now today, you know, the whole corporate sponsorship, things like that, a lot of that, it resonated to me as this feels realistic, this feels logical, you know, so I'm okay, like, I was okay with it, it worked for me. When Mr. DNA popped up, I was like, that's just fucking badass, even though it's ridiculous to think that she outran the T-Rex for that long, but I really enjoyed it. Oh wait, you were at the, someone just said they saw it at the Universal thing. I was there, Hardy Brano. Yeah, it was great. Oh, just the way they set up the suspense in it, man. If you want talking suspense, that's like a thing that a lot of these movies have been bad at lately. Are suspense, like Infinity War, horrible suspense, absolutely no suspense whatsoever. Star Wars, the Solo movie, tried to make suspense happen and doesn't because all the suspense was based around, do these characters make it? Well, duh, obviously they do. Yeah, I think Robert, I do think a child should get eaten because I hate children, so that's a thing that should happen for sure. But anyway, yeah, no, the opening bits, and because you kind of know what's gonna happen, right? But there's still just the way the suspense comes up is like you know a dinosaur's gonna pop out and someone's gonna get fucked up, but you don't necessarily know which dinosaur, and you don't know when, you don't know who's gonna die, and that was really fun about. It's just, I mean, Jurassic Park, it has that horror-esque element to it, which makes it easier, in that respect, to do that, to get those things, you know, coming along. Hereditary is great at doing suspense. Ooh, okay. I'm excited then. I'm really excited for Hereditary. Jesse, Jedi or Sith? Like, honestly, guys, probably a Sith, if we're going that route. But I always imagined that I would be a person who went through a bunch of Jedi training, got really, really good at it, you know, and was just like, fuck this, and just went off and did my own Han Solo-esque thing, but just used the Force and had a lightsaber. Because, fucked up movie, ready for it, so ready for it. Tony's here. Tony says, hashtag Hereditary. Alright, guys, big bombshell for you. Tony, Anthony Nagatani, that's my boyfriend! Oh my god! I have a boyfriend! That's my boyfriend, so please don't harass him. Yeah, he's really sweet. He keeps saying, though I don't know if he's gonna chicken out, he keeps saying, I want to do a live stream with you at some point. So, we'll see if that happens. Would you guys like to meet Tony? Is Tony a person that you would like to see on a stream and meet and get to hear speak about life and things? Yeah. Yeah, no, maybe. Everyone's like, hasn't said anything, hasn't weighed in yet because lag time. But not soy, no. Put Tony on. Is he hot? No, I only date ugly guys. Yeah, of course he's hot. I mean, he's cute. He's not like, okay, I'm just gonna say it. He's not like a traditional, he's not the man I imagined myself dating. But I really like him anyway. He's very sweet. He's very charming. He is very delightful. He is, I would say, probably more to the left than I am. No, for sure he is. And it not, like, honestly, we agree ideologically on a lot of things, but it's not a Chris Pratt. I wish it was. He is really good to me. He's wonderful to me. He buys me dinner a lot because I'm poor. So he is, what race from Star Wars would you date? Han Solo. I would date a Corellian named Han Solo who was Han Solo, because the only person that I want to date in the world is Han Solo. He is not soy, guys. He is not a soy boy, alright? Calm down. He doesn't drink soy milk, ever at all. I've never seen it happen. I will punch him in the face if he does. Yeah, no. He is a good guy with good thoughts, and it's fine. Yes, of course, the old Han Solo. Guys, can we, what name would you date? I would stab Rian Johnson. I would go on a date with Rian Johnson so that I get close enough to him to stab him, maybe. Is out in the UK? Alright, oh, is that why you guys are asking about it? Because it's out in the UK. Well, fuck you, it's not out here yet. We got another week. Neckbeard. He also is not, I don't know who you're calling Neckbeard. My word is not a I can English so good. Anyway, of course I've seen The Room. I actually saw The Room specifically because, I was getting to go to a screening of The Disaster Artist, which is a movie about the making of The Room. I figured it would just be better if I'd already seen The Room. It was better having seen The Room, which to me is the only worthy reason to see The Room. That movie was painful. I do not understand why people think that it's like so bad it's funny. It's so bad that I want to cringe. It was the first time in my life, the very first time in my life that I actually felt compelled to drink. I was like, oh my god, open up that bottle of wine. I need this right now, please. Yeah, I feel like I can laugh about the experience in retro, but being in it in the moment, it was not funny. It was painful. I will say The Disaster Artist was fucking phenomenal. I enjoyed every single minute of that. It was totally awesome. And when I went to see the screening of it, Seth Rogen, James Franco, and Dave Franco came out and did a Q&A afterwards, and it was totally ball. It was the funniest fucking Q&A I've ever heard, because obviously Seth Rogen is hysterical. Really, really great. I asked James Franco a question that triggered him a little bit, that got him made him a little defensive, which was really funny. So, The Room is great if you know how to watch it. Yes, hammered with a bunch of other drunk people. Yeah, Hey24 did an incredible movie called Room. They did also do that, which has nothing to do with The Room, and it's good. It's a good movie. It is dat knee. Yep. What's up? Some knee life. These knees belong to me. I should probably hide them so that you guys don't know that I exist below the waist. I know that's a big deal. So, yeah, no, I'm still mad. I disagreed. I know I mentioned this like half an hour ago now. Here's the thing that I disagree with vehemently with Ben Shapiro, alright? Ben Shapiro, stated, he was like, I do believe that one of the purposes for men on Earth is to protect women. No. Like, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. The purpose of people should be to look out for people, right? Does it happen that men are more in a position to look after women a lot of times? Yeah, because men are physically stronger. Like, that's a thing that I can no longer deny as much as I want to do my entire life, right? I have evidence, all this evidence, to clearly show me, right, in all of the physical activity that I do, that men are better at building muscle and they're physically stronger. So in a situation where there's a big, strong guy, and there's a guy and a girl, in most cases, the guy is going to be better equipped to take care of himself than the girl. Now, if we're talking about, like, me and Ben Shapiro, for example, Ben Shapiro doesn't look like he's ever been in a fight in his life, right? If we're being threatened by a person, I'm more equipped to take care of myself and Ben Shapiro than Ben Shapiro is. So, like, you can't make those generalizations, of, oh, men are here to take care of women. Like, no, people are here to take care of people. Stronger people should protect weaker people. It just so happens that in terms of physical biology, men are often the stronger people. So yeah, they have an obligation to protect someone who's weaker or less strong than they are. But when I'm out in a group of people, I am often the strongest and most capable of fighting of anyone there. So it's my responsibility to look after the people I care about. That's it. It's not an inherently gendered, you should do this, you should do that. Yeah, it's just we have to accept that there's differences based on the sexes, therefore we should acknowledge them and do things about them, and acknowledge that we are different people and act in accordance, right? But when it comes down to it, you do have to do it on a case by case, right? If I am stronger than the guy next to me, it's up to me to do the defending and the protecting, not up to him. And sorry guys, I'm stronger than a lot of you. So... Laura Story says, so is Star Wars Celebration Ryan's first con since The Last Jedi? It might be. I don't really follow him or his appearances, but it very easily could be. That's, we'll see. He might pussy out, depending on, we'll see how the news goes and who's going to attend and things like that. But honestly, it wouldn't probably be whatsoever. Not in the SAW Bible. I know, acknowledging the difference in the sexes. What? Acknowledging that women and men are inherently biologically different. Oh my god! And that's something I fought against. I fought against it for a long time because I didn't want it to be true, but fuck, it is. Like, it's fucking true. Deal with it. Now you want to arm wrestle me. I'm not the world's best arm wrestler. I mean, I'm okay. I honestly, bye, Catpool, thanks for coming. I mean, yeah, I would rather be saved by a big strong man too, because then I can have sex with him. Duh. I'm actually really good at arm wrestling with my left hand because I'm strong on both sides. So if I go against someone with their non-dominant hand, their strength imbalance is usually a lot worse. So even if I can't outmuscle them with my right hand, I can usually beat them with my left hand because they're only the right side strong and both of my sides are a little bit strong. So yeah, but that's like another thing too. Even strength aside, I am better at fighting than bye, Leroic. Oh, I love you. I am better at fighting than a lot of people, so it doesn't even, almost at that point, size and strength doesn't even matter if you don't know how to conduct yourself in a fight. I do. How's your gash healing up? Which one? Which one are we talking about? Which gash? Your question, what's your question, George? I don't know. Oh, my left thigh gash. Oh, my bruise. Yeah, it's mostly faded. It's almost totally gone. Robert Short! Thank you, Robert Short. Thank you for that delightful super chat. You were the man. And you didn't even say anything. I read some of your comments anyway, but that's wonderful. Yeah, woo for Robert Short. Everyone love Robert Short. How many gashes are you living with? Well, okay, so there's the bruise I showed in the last super chat, and then people ask about, they're mostly faded now, but this got a lot of questions when they first happened. My knuckles are constantly red and bruised, and I don't even remember if I've shown off any of my other bruises. I do Krav Maga. It's an incredibly intense fighting system. Madrid, what's up, Madrid? It's an incredibly intense fighting system developed by the Israelis to kill Nazis with their bare hands. So pretty badass. I would take you to arm wrestling. I believe that you could, Midnight Luna. You scare me sometimes. I love you in all the best ways. If I'm ever in Sweden, we're hanging out so hard. But favorite movie of horror movie of all time? I have a video about that too, buddy. Yeah, I do a video about that. I have a whole, yes, Jesse's favorite horror. I think so. I think I did a horror genre. I 100% did. Anyway, so yes, so Krav Maga, right? It's for killing people. And I do it a lot. So yes, I have bruises all the time. There's one I'm not going to show you because it'd be really hard to show you, but it's on my, like, the top of my hip bone right now. I just noticed it. I have knee ones. Actually, I have a knee bruise from acting class, which is kind of hilarious. What was the French one with the what? I have no idea what we're talking about down there. I have a knee bruise from acting class because the scene we're doing has a fight in it, and I was like, dude, no holds barred. You can go ham on me, and he was like, same. And so I jumped on him at a point. We were against the wall, and I slammed my knee into the wall. So that happened. Oh, hi, Smelly Feet. You're here sometimes. Yeah, Tony is at A&E. How is that? No casting couch. You guys are weird and gross. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm getting really interested in, someone asked me earlier what I thought of Milo Yiannopoulos. I have to go more in depth with some of the stuff he's, because honestly, I've seen some of the things he's written that just look like trolling to me. Like, I don't know how much, I haven't listened to any of his long talks yet. I've just read some news things about him, and I've read a few pieces that he's written, and honestly, some of the pieces he writes sound like trolling, and I'm not convinced that he actually believes some of those things. How does Krav Maga compare to Russian Sambo? I don't know too much about Russian Sambo. I would have to learn a little. Someone bring that up the other day? Maybe. Pillow fight. I will win. Yeah, I feel like it's hard sometimes for me to know what he actually. I think I just watch more of his videos and things he says. To really know his actual stances and opinions are. I'm drinking nothing right now. But hi from England. But yeah, I'm sort of just getting into listening to a lot of these guys. I'm really happy about it. I'm really excited that there are people, and this is kind of like a huge thing that I'm dealing with right now too. Is honestly, guys, my whole life I grew up in a staunchly Democratic family. I grew up very far to the left. I always grew up. You know, it was never any ideas of racism, sexism, any ism, any hatred towards another people, intolerance was never acceptable. Where I grew up. What does my t-shirt say? It says jizzing force all over the place. Alan Bird, this is my force jizz t-shirt, and you can buy one. There are links other places. Let me go get one. Let me get a Teespring link for you guys, since I haven't put that out there. If you guys want to buy my force jizz t-shirt, let me link that for you in the chat right now. Boom! Bam! There, buy it. So, yeah, Dave Rubin. Yeah, Dave Rubin. I'm such a fan of Dave Rubin right now. Super, super cool. Hi from Great Britain. Hello, Great Britain. David James. What a British name that is. My name is David James. I feel like you can't not say that in a non-British accent. You can't say it in a non-British accent. Anyway, yes. So it's this weird thing. So like I said, I grew up super, super left. And went to college where I was like, liberal arts college will be full of other liberal thinking people, and it'll be fun, it'll be full of like intellectual discussions. And then I got just told that I was horribly offensive to everybody all the time. Super like, oh, you're conservative, good for you. I think I'm still technically a liberal, or probably a libertarian. I don't know what I am. I don't put a label on it anymore. I don't identify as any one thing anymore. Because that's the thing, this is sort of like a crisis of identity, but I'm not like flipping out about it that much, but I'm a little bit, in a way. I'm a little bit like, what is happening, you know? I grew up and I also grew up thinking, I am a center-left liberal, says Tony. Okay. That's fine. Krav Maga minus Krav equals trigger. Yeah, someone said that to me the other day. Someone was like, how do you feel about the fact that the second half of the thing you do is make America great again? I'm like, but it's not. We had Krav Maga before that. Like, I really hate the slogan, make America great again. I just think it's a dumb slogan. Sorry, that's fixing my things. I just think it's a dumb slogan. Twisted McKay, please go away. I will put. This is a thing I can do. Or Twisted Mickey. Twisted Mickey. I don't know what's with Twisted Mickey, but Twisted Mickey is going in time out. This is a thing, dude. I am so excited I was so stoked when I discovered this. I can put you guys in time out if you say shit that pisses me off. And you guys know me. I'm not into blocking or censorship, so I'm not, unless you say something like really, really vile. Or really, no, I don't like Donald Trump, by the way. We can get into that. I really don't. But, anyway, it's just a dumb slogan. It's such a dumb slogan. It's so, I mean, like, all the slogans are dumb, but it's like an especially bad one, I think. I just think it's this, I mean, as people pointed out, like, so many times, what are you referring to when you say, it's just so vague and stupid, like, what are you referring to when you say make America great again? Like, what era of American history are you referring to that you want to harken back to, right? Like, what thing are you wanting? At least Trump makes the far left show how childish they are. Yeah, that's true, but he also does it by being a child. Like, that's my thing, is his lack of respect for the office of president is what bothers me more than anything else. Like, you can disagree with him, you cannot disagree with him, but I'm talking about, and everyone I'm talking about too, and some of those people, some of the people in the intellectual dark web and all that support Trump, some do not. They have differing feelings about him, but the thing is all those people having those discourses, those are intellectuals. Those people are intellectuals. I like intellectuals. Donald Trump is not an intellectual. He knows 5 adjectives total. Like, Donald Trump is a stupid person. He's brilliant at some things. There's an extent to which I admire him, and I'm not afraid to admit that there are things I admire about him, about what he has done. I generally find looking at him makes me want to vomit just because he's so disgusting to look at. And I think it's too, like, that balance of him talking himself up as a playboy and how, like, his sexual prowess and looking the way he does. I just want to vomit in my mouth. Guys, he's not an attractive person. He's disgusting. I don't know about him having sex with anybody at all ever. And that's, like, so now I just can't unthink all of the sex things he talks about, and I just want to throw up. Like, I don't care. If Bernie Sanders talked about grabbing pussy and doing sex things, I would want to throw up too. Actually, Bernie Sanders kind of already makes me want to throw up. I really don't like him either. He's basically just the left version of Donald Trump. Because that's the thing, is Donald Trump, I don't know if he's necessarily an extremist himself, but he panders to extremists, and he has the same inability to listen and to have an open dialogue as the SJWs that fucking hate him. It's just, there's no open dialogue. There's no open, honest dialogue going on there. Jesse's already great and has never not been great. So let's just have Jesse continues to be great at the end. Read Bernie's earlier writing. I don't want to think of Bernie Sanders as the person who's ever had sex. Or Donald Trump. Unfortunately, because he fucking talks about it all the time, I have to fucking hear about it. Like, come on. I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to think about that. Gross people, just stop talking about sex. I don't know, is that elitist of me? Is that horrible of me? I don't care. I was called ugly when I was growing up all the fucking time. And then ugly duckling didn't turn into a fucking swan. Not right now, maybe, but I don't know. I think I still look pretty fucking great right now. Now that, are we all happy now? Everyone if you guys were on here in the beginning, you were like, Jesse, you look like death. Now that the hair's dried a little bit, it's got some foof to it, right? Thanks. This is the cute teddy. There's also a shark. This is my shark. This shark. Oh, thank you. This shark is named Staff Sergeant Reckless, and if anyone knows what that's named after, you tell me. Otherwise, I'm gonna tell you the story of Staff Sergeant Reckless because it's a great friggin' story. Hugo Allen Stevens, thank you for your super chat. Hi, Jesse. I think it's really cool you can fence. I only ever did it once back in 2005, and I miss it. It is, dude, it's so cool. Fencing is so much fun. I get to fight with the sword. It's also what's really neat about it. It's such a niche little sport that it has all of these fun, different things going on with it. There's, David Obador says, do you get to rant on Jedi Council? Please, Jeremy. I do, in fact. I was invited. I'm going to be on the High Council this Tuesday. Woo! Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, or 6 p.m. Pacific. 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 6 Pacific. I will be on the High Council. It's going to be amazing. I am so excited. I am so excited because Ethan has this incredible, this sarcasm is just like crazy. And it's just, I'm so excited to like engage with that and engage with ridiculousness. Did anybody watch on Tuesday? Like, you just started thinking this about licking all the butter in your fridge, and I was fucking dying. Like, what was even happening? Maybe I can sing on the High Council this week though, because I actually have a decent voice. So, Staff Sergeant Reckless, aka a Warhorse. Awesome Lawson knows about Staff Sergeant Reckless. All right, so for the rest of you, Staff Sergeant Reckless was a warhorse, was a former racehorse, a female horse actually. Yeah, it's a knee, get over it. So Staff Sergeant Reckless was a horse in the Korean War that was purchased by, it was the recoilless artillery, a heavy artillery unit. They needed a horse, and it was the stable hand sold it and cried. Little Korean boy cried when he sold this horse because he knew how special she was. And they took her, and pretty quickly, she was just allowed to roam around camp because she was just totally cool. She would come into their tents and like lie down and sleep in their tents at night when it was cold. She learned how to do her job so well. She was carrying heavy artillery onto the battlefield and shells off the battlefield. And it was to the point no one had to lead her. They would just send her and she would do it. She did medevac as well, where she would go and she would, and again, no, without anyone leading her or telling her what to do, they'd send her in with the stretcher, they'd load people up in the stretcher, she'd pull them out to safety. She was this incredible horse. She was awarded many, many honors, including getting rank. And then they wanted to bring her to the U.S., and they like raised the money to do it. They got the money to bring her over there. She almost missed a special celebration for her because they had to quarantine her over this disease. And when the guys in her unit found out that this was a sexually transmitted disease, they lost it and they were like, "How dare you impugn Reckless's honor!" But anyway, she retired and was taken care of by the military for the rest of her life. She's a total badass horse. Anyway, so I was in Hawaii before it expires, and then we'll go back to the rest of the story, which is why the shark is named after Staff Sergeant Reckless. When will SJW attack the final white sport of wrestling? Well, wrestling's also a super gay sport, so they'll probably leave that one alone, because let's be honest, like, all that crotch grabbing that goes on there is, like, that's super, super gay. So probably when SJWs decide that being gay is no longer diverse, then they'll go after wrestling. When that's gonna happen, guys, we all know that's gonna happen. I mean, white feminist women get told that they're not doing it right because they're white, you know, they're already getting shit on for being white. So like being a female is not going to be enough pretty soon, and being gay is, because I mean, you could just have two white dudes being gay together and there's still two white dudes. Obviously white dudes are the enemy, so you know, it's only a matter of time before that's not considered that anymore. Rick Moranis, nice to see you live. Jessers, more knees. Knees. Kappa. Whoa, I broke one of my lights. Hold on. No, come back, light. That's probably why it's been flickering, because they're all falling apart. Everything's falling apart. All right, we're back. I'm a conservative, and I love you, Jesse, and anyone else who can have a calm, intelligent conversation, no matter which political side they're on. Game of the Good Works. Thank you, Don Ball. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's amazing, right? Because, and this is why, like, everything, oh, yeah, go have fun with, yeah, guys, if you do need to ditch me for I'll probably wrap this up in another 10 minutes or so I don't cut into his, not that it would take so many people away, but, definitely go over, watch the Geeks and Gamers live stream after this. But yeah, no, it's amazing because the people who say that to me are all conservatives. They're all, I may not agree with your viewpoint. The only people I have yet to go on, like, Jeremy's channel, for example, on Geeks and Gamers, and Jeremy is definitely more to the right than I am. Or look at Ethan Van Sciver's channel. I think on Ethan's there are a handful of people. There are some people who say things like, I'm left or I'm liberal or I'm this, and I still agree with you, even, or I still like to hear from you or talk to you even though you don't share my opinions. There are some of those people, but a lot of those people just don't want to call themselves left anymore. Like, I hesitate to call myself left because it has this negative, icky connotation. I don't like it. So, Gamepad 31, thanks. But yeah, I don't want to be associated with that, and I hear a lot of people say things now, like, I'm conservative, but I'm willing to listen to you, so. Should explain the birds and the bees to Kathleen Kennedy. The force cannot be female. There you go. Anyway, so the end of this, I know you guys are all eagerly waiting for the end of the Staff Sergeant Reckless story. So I went to Hawaii for the first time, and it was amazing, and I rode a horse, and my horse's name was Staff Sergeant Reckless, and I was like, that's so cool. And then I learned about the history as a result of that, and then Tony, my wonderful boyfriend, got me this shark, because we wanted to do a shark encounter, we wanted to go swimming with sharks, and then the weather got shitty, so we couldn't, and it was really, really sad, because I wanted to swim with sharks, so we saw this cute little shark that's a surfer, and he got it for me, which was also perfect, because I learned how to surf, and I love surfing, even though I haven't done it since I came back from Hawaii, but that's why this is now Staff Sergeant Reckless, and, yeah, let's, since, like I said, I'm going to, what's your favorite video game of all time? Thanks, KW, for the super chat. Probably Halo, just 'cause I have so many good memories associated with it. Halo, like, and Halo 2 gets taken in there as well. I'm an antisocial, I'm a total misanthrope, in case you guys don't know this about me. Zoomies! Yeah, Zoomies is also one of my favorite video games of all time. It's a great children's game. They have it, you can buy it on the Mac, they reproduced it for Mac, and it's amazing, and you should all play it. You learn things from it. So learning things is great. No, but I love the campaigns in Halo, and that's one of the great things for me. I'm not as big into the multiplayer because I hate people. So getting to play the multiplayer, getting to play the campaign, getting to play a cooperative campaign, so actually sitting down with like one other person that I don't hate and playing through a campaign, that was bliss to me. Really good campaigns too, in the first two games especially. The third one was still pretty good. The campaigns did an incredible story. You got so wrapped up in them. Like, I had a crush on the Master Chief, no joke. Yeah, and I would do that, like, my friend, and I would just sit down and, like, play through the campaigns together one summer. That was, like, a big friend bonding thing, so it was great. I have good memories of my brother playing it with him. My brother and I don't get along anymore, so, it's, like, nice to have some of those positive memories there. I just have a lot of, that's for me, like, with it. But, like, the next one's down, Max Payne, friggin' loved it, and, what's this, I have an N64, so good luck. That's the system I'm rocking right now, because I know if I have anything else, I'm never gonna get anything done, and I'm just gonna play Halo forever. Yeah, that's me, like, and that's me with a lot of things, too. I don't always know everything about things. Like, I wouldn't call myself a gamer, but when I get into a game, I get really into it. You know, that's kind of how... Master Chief is not gay. He's in love with me. Shut up. Hey, Harticus, what's up? Creating strung-out junkie who resembles Jesse. You're late to the party. At the beginning of this live stream, it was way, way worse. Now I'm rocking the junkie thing sitting back here. Anyway, yeah, I think that the data was nearly full. Oh, no! Yeah, that's my life. My data's gone for the week. That's why we're on, you know, the interwebs. The shit is... Let's do some rapid questions, guys. You know, I like those. If you don't, whatever. I'm gonna try to read them and answer them. Again, money speaks to my heart. So if you want to make sure I read your question, do that. How have you been? Oh, you're watching Hawkins. You guys know each other a little bit from all this stuff. All right. And if nobody has any questions, I'll go away. But if you guys have questions, yeah, If you say you can sing, if you prove it, I will PayPal you $20. All right. What do you want me to sing? What genre do you want me to sing? Give me a genre, and I will sing something. Play a song on one of your instruments. No, it's too much work. They're too far away. And I'm getting ready to, I think probably got 5 more minutes or so in this. But if you give me a genre, I will sing something real quick for you. Proof that I have the voice. God, it's not a genre. Is flossing overrated? Yeah, I think so. I think good brushing is probably better. Hugo Allen Stevens, I'm moving over to see Jeremy's live. All right, cool beans. It was nice hanging out with you, Jesse. I hope, yes, we will definitely do more live streams soon. Thank you for your super chat. I will probably head over to Jeremy's live stream as soon as we wrap this up here. My thoughts on Jordan Peterson. I actually am going to do a video. I'm going to reserve thoughts on Jordan Peterson. Country. Let's see. Do I know any good country songs? Yeah, okay. My thought, I'm going to do a separate video specifically on Jordan Peterson, because I think that he says some good things and some things are terrible. Any thoughts on the Brie Larson SJW rant? I haven't looked at it all in its entirety. I'm nervous. I saw it and I just didn't want to click on it. I was like, I don't have the energy for this. I'll probably make a video on that as well. I do have thoughts on the Paul Kemp calling us detestable. I talked about that a little bit earlier on. Anyway, all right. Quickly going to sing a little bit of country music here. Let's see. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Little pitchy, sorry. Jolene, 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 don't you take him just because you can. Ugh. All right, that's it. It's a little bit pitchy. I apologize. I do that better with the track, but I've never said I was perfect, but there you go. I can sing. Your favorite country song is probably one of mine too. Anyway, Hocticus! Ooh, super chats. Yeah, because I'm monetized. Yell about The Last Jedi bombers as theirs. They are stupid as hell. They don't make any sense. Guys, fucking Star Wars, stop trying to make it science fiction-y when it's not. It is not. Stop trying to make it scientific. Just do other things. Just, like, duh. And if you're going to do science things, make them fucking remotely smart. Like, God, there's no reason why those bombers, they're first of all ridiculously designed and super, I don't know, and they blow up so easily, so like why? What the hell is the point? Like, yeah, let's make this ship that carries super explosives completely unstable and explodes all the time. Like, what the fuck? That's just, it doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. Anyway, yeah, need I say more? Like, why can't you have a propulsion device on them? There's no reason not to. It's just, God, okay. Yeah. Alright, bye people. People are leaving quickly. You're probably going to see Jeremy. Alright, so let's wrap this up. I don't want to cut into you know, and I do kind of want to see Jeremy's live stream as well. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in here. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for your love. And we're gonna call this day. Real quick. Ooh, you're a man of your word. Ah, yay! Flaming. You are indeed a man of your word. I'm glad we got that before I close this down. That's great. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate people who stick to their words. I like that a lot. Can you sing Let It Go from Frozen? All right. Let's 9 to 5 if possible. I don't have a piano, Alex, but I can rock the chorus of that one. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taken and no giving. And I totally forgot the rest of it, so that's all. All right. Let's. Here's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to tell me where you're from in the chat, and I'll sing you guys out with Frozen, all right? You ready? Uh, Here we go. The snow blows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like the frozen storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. All right, on that note, fairly well, guys. Have a great weekend. Everyone go watch Geeks and Gamers live stream right now. I will see you very soon. I will see you on the High Council on Tuesday night. What? Take care, everyone. Have a good night.